Welcome back to my channel. I don't ever do fasted cardio, but I'm gonna do this today for you guys because I'm going to be showing you 8 different ways that you can lose weight without having to worry about counting calories, macros, or anything like that. It's just gonna be small, simple tips and tricks that you can use to lose weight without having to worry about anything. We are gonna start off with a fasted cardio session today. I'm at 1,000 steps in Laguna Beach and I am ready. That was so intense. My thighs, I think they're like cramping or something. These stairs are crazy. Definitely a good fasted cardio. When you do fasted cardio is that your insulin levels are very low, and so your body will go to the fat stores in order to find energy. If you have eaten a meal beforehand, then it will naturally burn the carbohydrates before it gets to the fat stores. And so a lot of researchers have shown that doing fasted cardio is a great way to lose fat. I did this for 2 weeks straight just as an experiment, and it actually worked for me as well. It's a long time ago now, but okay, I have a gum in my mouth and I need to take it out because every time I film a video I'll realize that I had a gum in my mouth, and then it annoys me as I'm watching the videos back. So yeah, I gotta pull up with the gum game. Yeah, so I did an experiment for 2 weeks where I did fasted cardio and I actually saw great results. For me, it was so damn hard because when I wake up, the first thing I think of is food. I'm so hungry when I wake up, and so it was a real challenge for me doing this for 2 weeks, but it was at a point where I wanted to change my body a little bit, and so it did wonders, and I actually ended up really enjoying it. Also, the fact that you get up out of bed and you're tired and you don't want to, and you just get up and go for a run. That's what I usually do. I would go for a run or go to the gym. It made me proud of myself and feel strong, unstoppable for the rest of the day. So it just like set a really good tone. It also made me want to eat healthy because I had such a good start of my day that I just wanted to, you know, fuel my body with the right food, and yeah. So it did really good things for me. So number 1 is fasted cardio if you want to lose weight without counting calories or having to worry about that. It'll give you confidence, it'll give you strength, it'll give you fire. Sitting at Starbucks right now. I just got my blonde roast. I actually always make my coffee at home, but being at Starbucks leads me to my second way of losing weight without counting calories. A very easy way to lose weight is to let go of beverages that have calories in them. As you saw in there, there's a lot of coffees and chocolates and teas that have a lot of calories. So I checked my Apple Watch to see how much I burned on my little cardio session this morning, and I burned 281 calories on that one session, and it was intense and tough, and I felt like I was fighting for my life pretty much. And so in there, as you saw, there's a lot of those drinks that have 400 calories in just one drink. And so if you drink a coffee like that every single day that has 400 calories, first of all, that's literally the same amount of calories that a full healthy meal has, but also it just is sugar and things that probably aren't the greatest for you. So when I drink my coffee, I will always just get black coffee, and then today I got a splash of steamed almond milk, and this also counts for teas that have calories, or sodas, or Gatorade. Gatorade has a lot of calories. It really adds up if you have a couple of those throughout the day, or just one a day. It really adds up, and so letting go of that, just telling yourself, okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore, is gonna make a big change. I just want to show you what I'm looking at. how great is California? Just sitting casually at Starbucks with the ocean view. And in case you're wondering, I decided to put on 2 different socks and then put on some slippers on top. I'm definitely fashionable. If you're like me and you are on the road a lot and you like to snack, snacks are everything if you're trying to lose weight, because especially here in America, they are very good at making snacks look healthy, but then them being full of fat, full of sugar. And so a little tip is that you can decide to switch all snacks that you eat throughout the day to be fruits and vegetables. First of all, that's just great for your body to get like plant-based foods like that. But also, if you're used to eating chips or even like something like nuts or things with cheese on it or dressing on it, just as snacks, that might actually be the reason why you gain weight in the first place. And so changing all your snacks to vegetables and fruits and just making that a habit for yourself could help you extremely. And so I'm just gonna bring you with me to the grocery store and show you a couple of these examples on how big a difference it can be. And especially when you're trying to lose weight and if you feel hungry, it's so important to eat foods that fill you up, and usually vegetables and fruits are great because they're big in volume and they have fiber and all these things. Let's talk about peanut butter. Delicious. But if you're trying to lose weight, I just want to give you an example. So if you have 2 tablespoons of this on top of a piece of bread, instead you will get less calories in a full package of baby carrots than you will of 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. And yes, it's delicious, but if you're trying to lose weight, things like that just makes a huge difference. And the carrots, I promise you, will make you fuller. Let's also talk about protein bars. Yes, protein bars are a great snack, but if you're trying to lose weight, I personally would choose something that has more volume so that it fills me up and so I don't have to feel hungry. If you look at a Cliff Bar, it still has more calories than the full package of baby carrots, and so this wouldn't fill me up as much. I think it has 250 calories, and it's just like small facts so that you don't have to count, but I can just let you know that this might not be the best option if you're trying to lose weight. It's better to pack some vegetables and fruits from your home to bring along you on your journey, on your busy day. Even a salad like this, because of the dressing and the cheese, there is 560 calories in this one thing. So it's not always just about thinking that, oh, if I eat this salad, then I'm gonna be healthy. It's not necessarily always like that. If they put cheese and dressing and things like that on it. And if you wanna lose weight, paying attention to things like that is just super important. So maybe if you're trying to lose weight, let go of cheese and dressing. I know it's hard if you're used to it, but it's really just about making that your new habit. Let's also compare it to nuts, because nuts is super healthy and super good for you in moderation. So in a bag like this, there is 1,000 calories. And so if you're losing weight, finding some almonds to snack on could be a good idea if you decide to eat 10 almonds. But buying a full package like this and eating the whole thing is probably not the best idea. Yeah, so I really just suggest that you stick with the fruit and the veggies on the road. And a little trick for you, if you tend to have a sweet tooth and you suddenly feel like something sweet, if you've decided to go with this like a vegetable fruit snack situation and then suddenly you just crave something sweet or something sour, a really good tip is just to like eat a piece of gum. I promise you it'll go away. Eat a piece of gum and you'll like get that like feel and you won't even need it anymore. And after having done it for 1 or 2, 3 weeks, you won't even crave chips or candy or bars anymore. The healthy version is just gonna become your new habit. So try to see if you can do that. I would suggest just trying it for a week. Just see how a week goes, because that's like something you can do and it's not too extreme. And maybe after that week, if you like it, you can continue. on this meal, there is about 1/3 of protein, 1/3 of carbs, and then 1/3 of vegetables, which is also carbs, but around a third of each of these. And then if you're trying to lose weight, I got another tip for you. Cause let's say you take in a meal like this maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. I suggest that you try for 1 or 2 of the meals, depending on how many times a day you do this, to literally take maybe 6 times as much salad and then put your protein on top of the salad and get rid of the rice. Doing this, you will first of all get a lot of greens inside your body, which it would love with all the vitamins and minerals that it has to offer, but also you will get less calories this way, and you don't have to, again, you don't have to count, you don't have to measure anything. Just make a big ass bowl of salad and put your protein on top of that.
So just taking a moment, we're going to begin with taking a deep breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth.
I believe that meditation is good for us because when we binge eat or overeat or eat things that we don't necessarily need, it's because we are covering up emotions that we don't really want to deal with. And so when we put that in our body, we'll get that like quick fix of feeling good, but then once we've eaten it, we'll go back to the state of maybe needing something. Meditation can really get you back to your truer self instead of constantly battling and feeling like we need to get something to find some happiness. It's like you're just happy from within. I meditate every single day because I've realized how much happiness it gives me and how much calmer I feel and happier I feel throughout the day when I do it. I can feel a difference when I don't meditate from when I do meditate. And I realized the best way for me to do it and not skip it is doing it right when I wake up. Like literally, I don't do anything before I've meditated because that's just a way for me to remember to do it, because it can be really fast to wake up and then you start doing your day and then you end up forgetting about it. And I needed to make that a priority. And if you're like, I don't have 10 minutes an extra a day because I'm super busy, I believe that everything is about making it a priority. And once you've gotten into the flow of meditation, you will find out how many wonders it'll do for your life. So I really truly hope, even if you're not trying to lose weight, you're just watching this video, I really hope you are willing to give it a try, because it will do wonders, I promise you. I am outside the gym about to walk in and work some legs today. You always have to like pull up before a leg day. So I really believe that we are what we believe. I really think that whatever we think about ourselves in our mind is what we are or what we're becoming. And so if you have a specific goal, whatever it is, you have to first believe this about yourself. And so before I started my fitness journey, I read a book. I think it was Lewis Howes, The School of Greatness, and he talks a lot about how you need to believe it before you become it. And so I started saying to myself that I was an athlete. Sorry, my phone just rang. I started to tell myself that I was an athlete. I would say it 10 times in the morning and then like throughout the day, and I would say it in the night. And now I actually feel like I am an athlete. And I think it's like that with anything. You know how like before you were at where you're at right now with maybe work or some other goal you had, before when you weren't that, maybe you didn't truly believe that you were worthy that. But then as you started to believe that you were capable and able to do so, you started to build that belief, and so it became your reality. And so if you want to lose weight, what you need to do first is figure out what is your current belief. Maybe your current belief is I feel chubby, or I'm average, or I have big thighs, or I can never get abs. Whatever it is, I'm unhealthy. Whatever it is, you need to figure out what is your current belief and then change it into a positive affirmation. So what is it that you want to achieve? Maybe that is, I want abs. I want 6-pack abs. And maybe in the moment it seems super unachievable. You're like, you don't even believe it. But when you say it enough, I have abs, I have abs, I have abs, you slowly will start to trick your mind into believing that you have abs, and so your actions will accordingly to get abs. Or I am fit, I am fit. So if you start saying to yourself, if your current belief is I am chubby, and you change that into I am fit. If you keep telling yourself all day, every day, that you are fit, I am fit, I am fit, I am fit, you will slowly start to trick your mind into believing that you're fit, and so you'll take the actions accordingly. So you'll start to take the actions of a fit person. You'll start to be motivated to go to the gym. You'll be motivated to eat healthy, and you'll be motivated to do all these things that a fit person, whatever you believe a fit person does. And so I really believe that if you want to lose weight, it's all about the belief you believe about yourself, the belief you have about yourself. Think about what is your current belief and write it down, and then change it into an affirmation, what you want to achieve, what you want your life to look like, and start telling yourself all day. Say maybe 10 times in the morning, 10 times throughout the day, and 10 times before you go to sleep, and I promise you, you will trick your mind to believe the new affirmation. I'm gonna go work out now. Wish me luck. And once again, I realized I got gum in my mouth. So I'm sorry if I'm like in all the videos. It's really not on purpose. I try to remember, but I just don't remember. To go to Chipotle because that leads me to the next thing we will talk about on how you can lose weight. If you eat out a lot, you will get a lot of extra calories, more so than if you made the food by yourself. Because I don't eat meat, I got a veggie bowl, which is probably the healthiest thing you can get in here. So I got rice, black beans, salsa, yellow corn, and veggies, and lettuce. I think in my bowl there's about 450 calories, but let's say I'd added chicken or any other sort of meat, it would have been 650 calories. For 650 calories, you can actually get a whole lot of food, and you can even split that into 2 different meals. I really enjoy high volume food, so like making a big salad and then putting some protein and some healthy fat on top, and you can get a whole lot of that for 650 calories. Let's say you then decide, oh, let me do chips and let me do some guac. Then you add an extra 770 calories at Chipotle. And then let's say you decide, oh, let me just get a soda, then you add another maybe 200 calories. I forgot to say that if you add cheese or sour cream, it adds an extra 110 calories. And so it adds up. And if I was trying to lose weight, I would much rather spend those 100 calories on something that would fill me up more and give me energy. Cooking yourself, because a lot of oil, a lot of fats are added to these meals that you eat out. The reason I decided to go to Chipotle is because usually people think of Chipotle as a somewhat healthy restaurant option, but if you make the food yourself, you will get a whole lot more filling food for the calories. But I am super hungry right now, so I'm definitely gonna eat this one. I'm not trying to lose weight, so I just went to fill up my water cup, and that leads me to the next way you can lose weight, because our body doesn't always know the difference between being hungry and being thirsty. And so if you're dehydrated, your body might assume it's hungry and it needs food, where it only needs water. And so if you stay hydrated, drink a whole lot of water throughout the day, you will automatically start eating less and then lose weight. I feel like sometimes I'll be hungry and then I'll drink some water and I'll be like, oh, I'm actually not hungry anymore. So I love my little Fiat. It's so tiny. You can park anywhere in LA. It's the best. So this next thing that you can do to lose weight, I think I would have a really hard time with doing intermediate fasting. So you eating in an 8-hour period throughout the day. So like, let's say you start eating at 10 a.m. and then you stop eating at 6 p.m. Is that 8 hours? Yeah, that's 8 hours. And some people do it from 12, so noon, till 8 p.m. That way they can eat everything that they usually eat. They won't necessarily change their diet, but because they only have 8 hours to do this, they will not be able to eat as much as they normally would, where they maybe eat 12 or 13, 14 hours throughout the day. And so it has been scientifically proven that this is a way that a lot of people end up losing weight when they do this. For me, oh my God, that would be so tough, because when I wake up in the morning, I'm starving. Like, that's the first thing I think of when I wake up. And so I think that would be really, really hard. A lot of people love it. A lot of fitness people love it as well. So I think I should at least try it, just like how now I'm doing plant-based. I should at least try giving it a try and see if my body can get used to not eating in the morning. I would probably start at 10 a.m. and then stop at 6 p.m. I feel like that would be the best way for me to do it. But that's gonna be such a challenge. I hope you got some tips and some new ideas, and if you're trying to lose weight, I really, really hope that you can take on some of these ideas and that it will help you without having to worry about counting calories or, you know, just like worrying too much about it. It's pretty simple. It's just like following a couple of easy guidelines, and then it'll slowly start to happen. Of course, remember to get all the nutrition you need. Don't starve yourself. It should be easy. Your body, I believe, naturally wants to be fit and healthy, and just be happy while you're doing it. Get enough energy on this journey where you're trying to lose weight, and yeah, stay happy, stay healthy. I am just sitting right now and editing this video, and I realized that I forgot a really, really important one. If you want to lose weight, you need to get enough sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, your leptin levels decrease and your ghrelin levels increase, and these hormones are gonna make you feel less satisfied when you eat, and my tea is done. These hormones are gonna make you feel less satisfied and want to continue eating even when you might be full. When you don't sleep, you also won't digest as well. Your body will hold on to stress hormones, and this will make you hold on to more water in your body. I mean, I can definitely feel that in myself. If I don't get enough sleep during the night, then I definitely feel heavier the day after and maybe a little bit more bloated. And this is also because we don't digest as well when we don't get enough sleep. So not only for your digestion, your stress hormones, for your feeling satisfied when eating, but also in your training sessions, you're just automatically gonna have more energy to give it your everything, and so it'll just be a good round circle around. I'm gonna go back to the outro now. If you haven't yet, subscribe and ring the bell and give me a like if you like this video. I'm about to come up with a lot more. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.